So I played sports growing up. I was always like the athletic dancer.
What does that mean, athletic dancer?
Dancers have specific builds, right? Physicality.
Okay. Like long lines, graceful pointed toes.
And like everyone there, dancers are extremely muscular. They really are. But I was always a little bit more built than a lot, and I didn't lift weights until I started doing figure competitions. Let's come back to that later.
So athletic in the dancing world means jacked.
I was pretty jacked.
Yeah. Okay.
I was buff. I was a modern dance major at the University of Utah. I got invited to audition for Le Rêve in Las Vegas.
No
it's like
way.
a Soleil show.
Dude, that's way cooler than what we do. Trust me.
So
Well, she gave it up to do CrossFit. So
I did.
Maybe it is what we do is cooler.
Maybe there's more to the story.
Yeah,
I might go back. I needed to learn how to like climb. I never really climbed a rope, done skin the cats, done stuff like that. So a friend of mine at Gold's Gym was like a buddy, just opened this gym. It's called Dixie CrossFit. He could totally help you kind of prepare for this. So I went to Dixie CrossFit, dropped in, told them what I was getting ready for. We did like all kinds of pull-ups and climbed the rope a little bit, and I did a workout. I literally moved to LA like a week later to dance out there, and tried to find a CrossFit gym out there, found one, couldn't afford it. So I didn't go. When we moved, my dad was like, you need to go back to school. So I moved home. And our buddies, Ute CrossFit, Tommy had just opened his gym. So I just continued going there. But
and then you were friends with him already?
With Tommy?
Yeah.
No, I had never met him. We had buddies that, like, we had told about CrossFit, and they found this CrossFit gym.
Oh,
CrossFit.
okay.
It was
Gotcha.
tiny.
Right.
It was so small.
Only one location.
One location,
Right.
really small. The floor was extremely uneven. We were for sure one of like the first 7 members, and then it grew from there. But I remember Tommy was like, I'm going to go do this competition. It's called the CrossFit Games. And me and Marcia were like, oh, cool. Yeah, have
luck,
fun.
bro.
Good luck, bro.
Should be fun.
He got home. We're like, oh, hey, how'd it go? He's like, oh, yeah, I took second.
Second
Like,
fittest person in the world.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
You know, like a few months later, we're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I had no idea
was
how
this
big
big.
of a deal that was. Yeah. So I found CrossFit through dance, and I just
And then at some point, did you just like
it.
say, I don't want to do La Rev, and I don't want to climb ropes there. I just want to practice for it forever?
Probably when the mindset switched when I lived here. Because I'm not in LA. I'm in Santa Cruz. Anywhere in California, it's a long drive. It's gas. It's paying for your classes. You dance because you love it, not because there's money in it. There's no money in dance. So it is for sure like my passion. Like if I would be a much happier person if I was in like a dance class like a couple times a month, which I'm going to try. I'm going to try and work that into my year training wise this next year to find a place a little bit more. Dancers are weird, just like gymnasts are weird. It's a form of emotional relief, stress relief, and then obviously I've done it since I was like 4, so I really like to move.
What type of dance is like your strongest type of dance? Like
contemporary. Yeah, I grew up doing tap. I posted a video on my Instagram, tap dancing. Platforms are perfect for that. Yeah.
Hey, tap dancing is not appreciated enough.
No.
I watch So You Think You Can Dance, so I think I'm an expert on like all dancing now. Which obviously I'm not, but I like try to pretend like I know what I'm doing because my wife knows what
Loves
she's doing.
it.
Yeah. And the tap dancers are always like the most amazing to the judges because they're like,
it's crazy.
Nobody appreciates like how hard it is to do what you do.
I mean, making all those sounds and your feet having to move and you can't miss a beat. The second you miss one, it ruins everything.
Right.
So I tapped, I did hip hop, point. So I was in ballet company, jazz company. Then I was a modern dance major at the University of Utah. I kind of did a little bit of everything, but for sure my favorite stuff is contemporary, classic jazz, and hip hop.